Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on QNT. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great, great world. We're going to talk about QNT. I'm going to start with this. Now, look at that price, $202.78. I've been telling you since we were at $30, $40, get into QNT. This thing is going to take off. And entry point after entry point is disappearing. If you're not in QNT yet, now's the time to get in because this thing is going to go much higher. QNT is literally going to hit 4 digits very, very soon, possibly by the end of this year. I like to watch this clip every now and then to reframe how massive QNT will really be. It always makes me want to buy more. What would an operating system of blockchains be worth in the Internet of Value? The price of Quant with the market cap of Microsoft, $146,734. That's how big QNT can become. That's what you got to keep in the back of your mind. You're still very, very early. What is it? Quant, QNT, is the Ethereum-based token that powers the Quant network. The network was launched to fill the needs for seamless global information exchange. Why is QNT different? QNT has an overledger functionality on the protocol. This has addressed interoperability issues of other blockchains. What does the QNT token do? The token QNT allows digital access to applications and services on the network. Enterprises and developers pay access fees to the Quant Treasury based on the equivalence of the native token QNT. Now, as more and more enterprises and developers come on board, more and more QNT will disappear. At some point, you may not be able to buy QNT. People laughed early on when I said that, but guess what? It can easily happen. Gilbert is always buying no matter the price. As long as corporate institutions are buying, he will buy, and that will drive the price more than retail. We are continuously after tokens for clients as we are signing up new clients and developers. We have set up OTC and exchange processes to be able to buy from the market as needed. Think about that. And as more and more QNT is bought up, the more and more valuable it is going to become. It's hard to judge because it's such a corporate product, and unlike 99% of other coins, if the banks are buying up QNT because they're using it, then it will definitely be worth more than gold in the near future. I'm telling you right now, QNT is going to surpass the price of gold at some point. It's going to continue moving up in value. You need to get an entry point if you're not in yet. QNT will, with the huge uptick in volume, is apparent that institutions are now coming in. So I'm making an aggressive prediction of 700 plus by the end of the year. Other people realize the value of and the price of QNT is dramatically going to change by the end of this year. Interoperability focused quant networks QNT has surged by 450% in 4 months, decoupling from the broader market. Now, everybody out there is still saying, well, wait until Bitcoin dips below 10K. I have news for you. QNT does what QNT does. It does not follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin could easily crash out and QNT can still skyrocket up in price. Bitcoin has no utility. Crypto overperform will be about real utility in the next bull run. Projects like QNT Quant Network will benefit the most. Think about all of that utility driving the price of QNT. It's absolutely going to take off. A new financial system is literally on the horizon as we speak. When that goes live, that's it. You're never touching QNT again. You will be hoping to just buy pieces of a QNT. You won't be a whole coiner at that point. If Quant is being manipulated by whales, simply by being QNT whales, by definition, they are smarter than you and will out-manipulate you. If you're not one of them, HODL is your best strategy. I always like to word it a little bit different. I always tell you to be patient. Just sit back, be patient, and wait. This thing is going to skyrocket in price. A massive network is being built right in front of our eyes. All you have to do is look around. Look at announcements. This crypto partners with that crypto. This crypto partners with this company that's also partnered with this crypto. Bridges being built. Everything coming together, forming one big, massive network. We're headed into the fourth industrial revolution. Now's the time to invest. That $200 price is still very undervalued in my opinion. I think we're going much, much higher in the short term. I've been in crypto for years, and I have literally never witnessed this kind of explosive price action with any other position I have ever held. QNT continues to impress while the rest of the market sits in limbo. Think about that. And I've never seen a crypto like this move like this ever. That's what tells me QNT is something totally different. It's going to be the operating system for that new financial system. We know that. We know it's going to easily tie to all of the other ISO coins, forming that massive network. LOL, QNT is still a secret. It's still undervalued because it has some of the best fundamentals and hands down the best team. Top 30 is nothing for Quant. And that's the thing. I believe until it gets into the top 10, you're still very early. But it's definitely going into the top 10. This has QNT has the ability to easily be the number one crypto at some point. But it's going to continue to move, and it's going to continue to grow and expand all at the same time, all adding value. And the price definitely is not going to fall back down to $30 and $40. Crypto. What about a bear market? QNT says, nah. What about a bloody Monday? QNT says, no. Crypto. What about doing the exact opposite of the market? QNT says, count me in. Because that's exactly what's happening. It's doing exactly the opposite of the rest of the market. It's moving against the market. You can't be on the sidelines when this thing really explodes in price. Most likely, people will find out at $500, but still, there is much more room for growth beyond 500. Looking at the wallets and holders only, immense potential. I still believe it's a good investment at 500 because I know this is an easy 4-digit asset. I think it's going to hit 5 digits, continue to expand out, and at some point, it's going to hit those 6-digit numbers. People out there don't really understand what QNT is about to really do. It's going to be the glue that holds all of these other cryptocurrencies together. That massive, massive network. But again, just be patient. If you're a QNT holder, do nothing at this point. Just sit back and watch the market. Watch yourself make a lot of money, especially if you're getting in at these low prices, because they are very low prices. I've talked to people outside of crypto about getting into crypto, and they're like, what's a really good crypto I should buy? I tell them, invest in QNT, but the price looks so high on it. I'm like, this is peanuts compared to where we're going. This is the prices you're going to wish you would have bought in just probably within the next year. You're going to be wishing you could get $1,000 QNT at some point as the price continues upward. But again, we are at a very exciting time in our lives. We get to witness a fourth industrial revolution take place. And we have the opportunity to buy into that revolution and make a lot of money, generational wealth. And again, if you let this pass you by, you will regret it for literally the rest of your life. You will be sitting there wondering, why did I not put some money in this crypto? Why didn't I put some money into that crypto? then you'll be sitting there saying, wow, I could have been this rich off of this crypto. You know how many people I know sold their Bitcoin a long time ago? And they said if they would have just held it till it hit its all-time high, they would have been multimillionaires. Instead, they were selling Bitcoin when it was literally pennies. That's where we're at right now as far as QNT. This would be considered pennies compared to where QNT is going. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.